The demon left his body at dawn. Everyone cheered. No one noticed what stayed behind. They said Eli was lucky. After 3 weeks of screaming in languages no one could translate, the possession finally ended. His body went still. His eyes cleared. He whispered his mother's name. The priest collapsed in relief. But Eli didn't cry, didn't shake, didn't ask what happened. He just smiled, small, polite, like someone who'd learned a secret. At home things were quieter, too quiet. Eli slept through the night, ate normally, spoke kindly. But mirrors made him nervous, and shadows leaned toward him. His mother noticed he never blinked when alone. 3 days later the house started changing. Doors unlocked themselves. Photographs flipped face down. Every clock stopped at 3:12 a.m. When Eli was asked about it, he shrugged. It doesn't like reminders, he said. Doesn't like what? His mother asked. Eli looked confused. Being called it. On the 7th night, the priest returned. He froze the moment he entered the room. What did you do? He whispered. Eli stood up. I didn't leave, he said softly. I learned. The lights shattered. The air bent inward. And something unseen began to breathe. The neighbors say the house is empty now. No screams, no lights, no movement. But every morning at 3:12 a.m., a new shadow appears on the walls next door. Waiting. Learning, smiling. They tried to burn the house. Firefighters said the flames refused to spread. Every room burned except Eli's. Inside, the walls were covered in handprints, all facing inward like the house had been holding something back. The priest, or what looks like him, was found hours later, kneeling in the ash. Eyes gone. Mouth stretched open mid-confession. This is because it wasn't the real priest that returned on that 7th night, but an illusion to trick the neighbors in order to learn them perfectly and take full control of them all. Written on the floor in blood was one sentence. He was the door. That's when the possession started spreading. Not screaming. Not thrashing. People just changed. Neighbors stopped casting reflections. Children began answering questions before they were asked. Entire families stood perfectly still at 3:12 a.m., breathing in sync. They all said the same thing when questioned. It learned us. Authorities finally found Eli, or what looked like him, standing in the town square, smiling, calm, normal. When they asked where the demon went, he shook his head. You still think it left? He said. Then the streetlights turned off. Every shadow lifted itself off the ground. That's when Eli whispered the truth. The possession was practice. I wasn't possessed. I was being emptied. The next morning the world woke up lighter, less noisy, less human. And somewhere, deep inside you, something that's been watching this whole time finally blinked. First,